Alright guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, we're back with Degenerocity, and I think we did this in a wrong order. Or, well, I'm the incompetent one. Your confessions. I think I didn't do much research, to be fair, but I think this could be the very first one of the confession series. And we're doing it last. Great. That is on me. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be good. I mean, look at here. Age-restricted video based on community guidelines. You just know this video is gonna be wild. 20 plus minutes, so enough talking. Let's be prepared for absolute atrocities. As always, link to the original video is down in the description. Make sure you subscribe to him and you support him if you like this video. And let's get started.
Greetings. I have returned. Last week, I asked you guys to send me your wildest confessions. Confessions that y'all were planning on taking to your grave. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. You guys delivered. But you guys delivered a little too well. And as of
That's why it's age restricted.
5,000 emails sent to me with...
Oh my... nah. 6.8k emails? Nah. If I opened up my email and that would be the 6.8k unread mails, no. Just close the laptop and leave.
In the first 24 hours of me posting the video. I didn't know I was Mr. Popular. And these confessions are just one big mess, like a casting couch. Some of these confessions go from I farted in school to so I killed my mom. So yeah, these were all over the place.
What?
A lot of y'all also just undershared me in the stories were like nothing, like they were basically normal life occurrences. I trolled my friend on Roblox one time and I felt bad. Now, I know you most likely a kid that's typing this out, but that's not a confession. Did you also kidnap your friend? That's what I would want to know. And apologize to your friend. Some of y'all also send those long Stephen King novel length level of confessions.
Yeah, I know what he means. And the ones that are like, that have no paragraphs in them. You just wrote the 5 books of Moses and you didn't put a single dot or a comma or paragraph. It's just all in one sentence. I think I know what he means.
I ain't reading all that. And the few times I did read all that, most of the stories weren't even all that. So why did you write all that? And the other half of y'all overshared. I understand I told you to tell me things that you were planning on taking to your grave.
Tell your therapist the truth. Oh no.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready for what you guys were about to send me. I underestimated myself. I underestimated you guys. Because most of the disgusting things y'all send me were about playing with your meat. A lot of things about poop and pee. I even saw a few brother-sister activities. I don't want to get too into them. You people need a lot more help than I expected.
We went down the Alabama road.
Stuff about playing with meat, but the cousin stuff, that was out of left field, man. It's like y'all living in an anime. A bad one. But still, thank you so much to everyone that sent one, even though some of y'all are terrible people. But if you love me, I love you. The love is mutual, but some of y'all need help. But without further ado, let's just start reading some. I'm gonna read some not so bad ones first, just so we can start in a, a not so bad
good palate cleanser.
Let's start with this one titled Silly Little Secret. Anyways, at a sleepover at my friend's, one of my friends mysteriously had one of his glasses lenses come out. I accidentally stepped on it because it was dark at night and he put it on the floor. Oh, shucks. That honestly sucks for your friend, dude. Make sure to apologize to them.
Damn. As someone that started wearing glasses only like a year ago, or a bit more than a year, now I can kind of understand this, the pain of stepping on glasses. Because my pair cost me 400 euros. If I stepped on those, I would cry a little. Like when I got my Meta Quest 3, and I took my glasses off while wearing it, because that is so uncomfortable. Glasses plus VR headset, nah, torture. And obviously I didn't put the glasses far away, and yeah, I hit my glasses. Fortunately, only very mildly, and they were able to get repaired, but I think I kinda now understand the pain of stepping on glasses.
That's a nice one. All right, next confession. Nutted on my grandma.
2 minutes in, out of 21. 2 minutes.
What in the fuck? Brother, when I was 14, I was doing my thing in my room, you know, wanking my as you do. And bro, it sucked. Like, I couldn't get my going. So I was just scrolling through my phone and I found a photo of this lady holding a dog. I didn't wank it to the dog.
Why did you have to specify it?
Thank you for clarifying that. I was getting worried. And didn't know who she was. And I was like, she's kind of fire. So like I got my shit going in. Like a year later, I was flying to America to go to my grandma's funeral.
Oh no. No. Nine. I mean, I think we all kind of have an idea what's gonna happen, right?
And bro, I recognized her. They used the same image I nutted on a year earlier, dude. I'm sorry, Grandma. I got hard during the speeches, though. What? Love your video.
Okay, that is worse. I just thought one of the people attending the funeral was in the porn. And then it would be like a very awkward handshake. Oh, hello, my name is XYZ. Oh, yeah. I think I know you. I think I've seen you before. You know, something like that. Not that he just... Grandma was living the life. God damn.
By the way, thank you, man. Honestly, I could have forgiven you for most of it because, you know, you didn't know and you just found out. But that last part, bro, that was unwarranted, bro. You need help. Okay, this next one is titled, Do I Regret It? And the first word is yes. You know when you're in a weird crew of teenagers in high school? Well, I was. And we were playing Truth or Dare.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Floor. Wow. I hope those...
Straight to the point. At least he didn't drag on the story unnecessarily long. He was just straight up to the point. I would never shake hands with this person ever in my entire life. Ever.
Crew of teenagers are behind bars right now because those are not your friends. What kind of friend would dare another friend to do something like that? You should have pooped on the floor and threw it at him. I hope you're doing better, dude. Okay, this next one is just titled Confession. And the confession is, I like One Piece. Oh, hell no. Get this man out my sight. I don't want to see you ever trying to talk to me ever again. Man's trying to start a second pandemic with all those nasty diseases he's trying to spread. Just get out of here.
Damn.
Okay, this next one is titled Rip for My Nub. This happened when I was 7, when I was in my cousin's pool visiting for his birthday. And me and my older cousin were playing with the pool drain for the jets and shoving things in there. It got to the point where we were shoving body parts in the drain. Then my older cousin bet me some decent Pokemon cards to shove my thing in there. So yeah, my childish ass brain took the deal. In a few seconds, everything was well till I felt a crazy acute pain where a thing was supposed to be. And yeah.
Was supposed to be?
Yeah, so most of my willy got sucked up and now.
Bro, what do we even... What do we even say?
A little nut for it. So jump back.
At least he can laugh about it, but...
To present day, my girlfriend wants to get dirty with
Rip.
me, and I don't know how to tell her about my tiny nub. Any advice? Also, my balls are still there, don't worry.
One stupid idea, and now it's haunting you for your entire life. Damn.
You know what? I relate to the story. I mean, not
What?
to the no pee part, but like to the water jet thing. Every man has thought about doing that, no matter what age. Every man has thought about doing those things with the water jets in the pool. So that's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's just sad that you had the worst outcome possible.
Oh my
At
god,
least you
that
can
weird
still have
video,
kids,
bro.
And as for your girlfriend, of course you're gonna have to tell her eventually. Hopefully she takes
Yeah,
it
no
well
shit,
and
bro.
both of you guys can go through this and live happily ever after. And the next time you guys ever want to do the dirty, just take her to Six Flags. The King the Cot is more exciting than anything that can happen in the bedroom. I wish the best for you and your relationship, bro. I love you. And I hope you got those Pokemon cards. Next one is titled, My Mother is a Karen. When I was a child, I found out that my mother was a Karen. One time while we were at a fast food chain, she pushed down a glass vase because her food took too long. Once we left, she said, it should take them at least the entire night to clean that out. There was a
This is the kind of parent that once the kids are old enough to move out, they will not just move out. They will run and they will minimize contact to an absolute minimum. And then the parent will ask themselves, why are my kids so ungrateful and don't talk to me after all I did for them? It's because of what you did for them and to them.
Another time when she ordered a hamburger with no pickles for my younger sibling.
Bro, I've said this in a video before, but I fucking hate people who go into like fast food joints and need like fucking special orders. Oh, I want a Big Mac, but not with that sauce. I want this and that instead on it. Brother, if you don't like how the burger comes pre-configured, order something else, you fucking bitch. Like, I'm sorry, I will never understand. Oh, I want this and that, but not the pickles, but I want this instead. Bro, make it yourself. What the fuck?
However, the workers accidentally added pickles. This caused my mother to fly into a rage and start yelling at the worker throughout the drive-thru while my...
Also, I don't know, maybe some people that work or worked in fast food watch this video and like, because the way I imagine it, someone orders like a hamburger without pickles and they're like really fucking disrespectful and passive aggressive. Like, my inner self would absolutely put, or would love to put, additional pickles on top just to piss them off, you know? Just because.
Father tried to convince her to stop.
I would have a hard time
so
resisting.
bad that the manager had to threaten to call the police on her. Luckily, that didn't happen. I feel bad for all the children.
Unfortunately,
parents,
bro.
Moment of silence.
You could have gotten your
every time they go out
mom
with them,
locked
they
up.
have the risk of encountering the scariest thing imaginable. A minor inconvenience. And now they're screaming at the cashiers for doing their job, but not in the way that she wanted it. I feel bad for you, my friend. I hope your mom realizes one day and thinks to herself, wait, am I a bitch? I hope the best for you.
No, these
Stay
people
strong.
will never
You can get through
realize.
this. All right, this next one is titled, I ruined my friend's chance of getting a girlfriend on accident. I was talking to a girl my friend likes, and the girl hated anime. I did not notice, but my buddy loved it. So I tried to help my friend by talking about good stuff he does. I don't know why I mentioned that he loved anime, but I did. And the girl said, he likes anime? Ew! And at that moment, I realized I screwed up. There was no...
Okay, bro, that is unfortunate, but how the fuck, how would you supposed to know? Bro, she probably was one of those horse girls. They're the fucking worst anyway.
Going back, she avoided him for the rest of the year and I never told him. Honestly, you made your friend dodge a bullet right there. That girl is no good for him. Who gets so turned off by a person like an anime that they never interact with them for the rest of the year?
You know who the people are that hate anime the most? The ones who've never actually watched it. It's that simple. The people who've never watched it hate it the most. Like, I can understand hating certain shows because they're just ass. But hating the whole media of anime just because? Brother, what?
Unless your friend is one of those weird ones, which I doubt. I trust your friend, then that girl's just being over the top. They would have never worked out in the end. You did a good thing for your friend, bro. You are the hero of this story.
But even if he's like one of those ultra weeps you showed earlier, you wouldn't want to date this guy, not because of anime, but because he's just a fucking weirdo, right?
Next, my confession is I beat my dick with mustard. Okay. Next one.
Somehow that is still one of the mild ones.
My brother pissed in a bottle and we started taking turns pouring it on each other.
Ah.
Very smelly. All right, next one can't be as bad. I found my sister and my mom's OnlyFans, and I
Do not finish that sentence, please. Please. Please.
up to both of them.
How do you even come back from that? I guess being a thought runs in the family. Not only do they have thoughts in the family, they also have simps in the family. Damn. Wow. Get therapy, bro. Please.
I guess you gotta keep money in the family somehow. You trying to create that generational money. At least I hope. Okay, next one can't be as bad. It can't be as bad. I fucked my stepsister in Mexico. Not even kidding, bro. You know that I can see your names, right? I might be censoring your names in the video, but doesn't mean I can't see them when I'm reading the email. I can say your names right now and end your career. Oh,
do it.
Say I won't. I'm talking to you, Billy, Theodore. I'm talking to you two. It can't possibly get any worse than that, bro. It can't. It just can't. Next one. Confession. I'm not subscribed to Degenerocity. Oh my god! The horror!
The worst.
You're blocked! Get out! I don't need heathens like you in my emails. I hope I don't read another one like that again. Next one. My confessions. I pick my nose and ass, and I eat both the things that come out of those actions. Disgusting! Second confession. There are better YouTubers than you. Okay, you see, all that nose and ass picking you be doing, that made your brain all foggy. That's why you think the second one is true. You're disgusting, bro. Why don't you eat some actual brain food, like lead? I eat it, and I'm the smartest person in a 1 foot radius. But I hope you get out of your picking hobby, you know? All right, next one. I walked in on my dad sleeping with my uncle.
I'm starting to understand why this is age restricted. By the way, we're at 17 minutes and I've made 9 minutes of progress on the video. I am sorry, my guys.
That's a title. Okay, I know that title sounds really bad, so let me explain the situation. When I was like 11, I walked in on my dad drunk and flirting with his brother-in-law, mom's brother, and I saw the whole thing unfold. Okay,
that makes it so much better.
I thought it was his brother, you know? That would have made things weird. I mean, this is still weird, but
yeah, I was about to say, bro.
Weird. When he got sober again, he promised he would give me anything I wanted if I never told my mom. I'm now 16 and they got a divorce few years back. Dad then went to brother-in-law and married him. Yeah, I've been keeping it hidden for the past like 5.
Wait. Your mom got cucked by her own brother? Oh, but... Bro, what? What are these human beings, bro? This is where they get all the inspiration for the messed up fucking fanfic on the Dojinjis. What the... Bro, what?
5 years because I don't want to end up on the street. Love your vids, bro. This is something, bro. I honestly don't know how I'd feel if I was in your situation, man. I don't even know how to comment on this, other than this reminds me of the plot of the movie The Whale, but instead of teacher and student, it's brother and brother.
Bro, what the fucking Hulk Hogan edit? Oh my god, what?
But I hope the best for you, and I hope the best for your mom. I know that whole family situation is probably really weird for her. I hope the best for you and your family, especially you and your mom. Next, I blackmailed EDPs on Snap and I ruined someone's life. I had a decoy account on Snap where I would message EDPs and find their location. After
EWAM would message EDPs. Okay, that's a nice synonym for pedos. Okay.
Threaten to call the police if they didn't send me money, or I'll just take their credit card. Once I did this, I decided to post it on TikTok. I took a screenshot of the notification where it said their name and how much money they gave me. I posted his phone name on my TikTok by accident, and someone found out where he lived and messaged his family. Not gonna lie, That's a pretty good side hustle you got there, bro. You seeking
What
vigilante justice against these weirdos, and you also making a bag out of it. Congratulations to you. He also sent me 2 screenshots of evidence, one showing a conversation they had between each other. You don't look 14, though. Okay.
Bro.
But you look cute.
Thanks.
Bro.
And the second screenshot just shows the dude's full name and face and the payment amount that he got blackmailed out of. I'm not gonna show that, but the dude looks as he texts. But good for you, dude. Keep doing your side hustle. I hope you become a millionaire. Next one is titled Fish Party. There was one time I was watching The Little Mermaid with my 2 friends. So half an hour into the movie, one of my friends just leaves without telling us anything. Us, the remaining 2, figured he just went to the bathroom or something. But in 10 minutes or so, he got back with what appeared to be a living trout in newspaper in his left hand. We asked him what did he need the fish for.
What?
So he, without saying a single word, pulled out his tiny willy. Believe me that it was not a grower, and started doing things to the poor fish's mouth. Again, the fish was still pretty much alive, and it was just helplessly waving its tail and fins while our friend was, oh my god.
Oh, Digga, nein. Bro.
Sooner or later, when he was done with the fish, he was doing it for about 20 seconds.
So not only does he have a tiny dick and fucks fishes, he also finishes after 20 seconds. That looks like an absolute catch, ladies. His DMs are open.
Asked us with a dead
Fucking
straight
hell, bro.
face.
Did you like my April Fool's joke?
It was not April. It wasn't even the first day of the month. In reply to this, we just stared him dead in his eyes, waiting for him to realize what he had done. I kid you not, it took him about 3 minutes or even more to finally realize what disgrace and unholy doing he just committed before he just left my friend's house without saying a single word. Should I say less, we never hung out with him ever again. Like ever.
Yeah, I better hope so,
Fish
bro.
party I came in for. That was more like a lemon party, man. That's disgusting. I'm so... I don't even want to talk about this no more. Moving on. R.I.P. Bozo. I've been telling my older sister for 6 years that I killed her bunny in an accident. She was
What?
away at a swim meet
No.
and trusted me to take care of her rabbit. I was so little, so I thought the rabbit wouldn't die when I chucked it across the room at light speed because I thought I was Luffy. I literally am him. Turns out, I imploded its brains.
Brother. I have 2 pet bunnies. If I met you in person, you would be the one being chucked across the room. Bro, this is not even funny. This is just disgusting. What?
I was so terrified and remorseful, I started begging to the heavens, then came up with the ultimate cover-up. I told my sister I walked in the room and opened the door a little too quickly, and the stupid rabbit was in his way, so I bonked it on his nose lightly. She took it to the hospital, and it had a seizure and killed itself. She forgave me later because she thought I did it by accident, but to this day, I haven't told her that I did that. Big fan, by the way. I don't even think that
Yeah,
because
you
were
wouldn't be
little,
my
excuse
sibling
is
anymore,
good enough,
bro.
When I was little and I was told to take care of something, I would just ignore it. Because ignoring it would be the 100% guaranteed that I will still look and be the same when they come back to get it. Unless they're gone for like 3 weeks or
What the
something.
fuck
But
is
no,
wrong
she
with
was
you,
just at a
bro?
swim meet, and your first thought was to chuck it across the room as hard as you can. You are evil, not
Yeah.
Luffy. And you made it kill itself, bro. What's wrong with you? Tell your sister the truth, bro. Tell her that you're the Antichrist, bitch.
Yeah.
But you love my videos, so I love you too. Alright, next
Nah,
one.
man,
I
fuck
once
'em.
played hide and seek in the dark naked with my cousin. Okay, bro. Next one titled mate. I pooped on my brother's spaghetti and he thought it was a meatball and ate it. It was so funny. If you were my brother, I'd legit commit war crimes onto you, bro. That's an unforgivable act, not gonna hold you. Next one is titled My School. Not really to do with me directly, but I digress. Like 4 years ago in a math lesson, there was a question about slavery. It had like different kinds of slaves, what they can do and how much they cost and things like that. Then my teachers took it a step further by making us act it out as some people are visual learners and understand it better if they are shown. So they had the black students be slaves and turn my math class into an auction house for slaves. This was in England in an all-girls school, by the way. What? Why would the teachers make a mock slave auction in math class? This is math class. Who was your teacher? Miss Morello from Everybody Hates Chris? And your teachers wanted to say, this is for the visual learners. Bullshit. They just wanted to see what they could get away with. The person also sent a picture of the slave questions that were on.
Two Fanti, one male, one female, 18 years old, straight from Africa, very strong and nimble. Whoa. Two jumper slaves, one female, one male. At 28, they offer good breeding potential. What is this video, bro?
Math test. Lot 1, 2 Philip slaves, 1 man, 1 woman, aged 18 and 23, respectively. The woman is pregnant. Lot 2, like, why? You need to report that school. You need to report those teachers because I'd be damned to have Miss Morello as my teacher. Martin Luther King is screaming in his grave hearing this. All right, this next one is short and sweet. It's titled Homo Shit. Me and my friend accidentally kissed, walking towards each other, looking at each other straight in the eye. We both real men. We don't talk about that. I ain't gay. I recommend you and your friend to explore each other's bodies. Next one is titled Goofy Eye Confession. Once me and my few friends bullied this girl to the point she had to get a therapist and try to blank herself. And I felt bad and told my parents about it and found out she was my cousin. And her side of her family tried to jump me and my friends and put one of my friends in the hospital and my friend's family sued them, so like 2 of them in prison. Send help, bro.
Karma. That's what you deserve, bro. What?
Sounds like you experiencing the consequences of your actions, bro.
Yeah,
sucks to be you.
little bitch.
Next, how I got back on my ex. So basically, less than a month ago, I got dumped while getting a haircut. So I thought of ways to get back at her. It was either jumping her freaking mom and her aunt or switching her aunt's newborn with a random black baby. So I made a plan to see when her aunt is in the hospital. I'd switch the babies around while no one was looking. As I entered the hospital, I asked where her aunt was, and they said down the hall into the C-section area.
Okay,
I went there, and that's where the kids was being held, and I went in there and switched the babies and made a dash out of there. I think I'm going to jail. Also, fuck you and your raggedy ass auntie. Sincerely, the nigga who did that. Honestly, I don't even know if I believe this story or not.
Yeah,
they
I
just
refuse
let you
to
in
believe
the baby
that.
section,
What?
a random grown man, and then you switch the babies
that?
out. Ain't no way, bro. But this was still funny, and you did a very petty thing if this is real. And I'm rooting for you, brother, to go to jail. Next one. My confession. I hate one of my friends. This bitch is so horrendous. I wish you would get the fuck out of my life.
Then why is she your friend? This has to be a woman, right? This has to be a girl confessing here. Never for the thought even crossed my mind to have someone as a friend that I despise. Like, if you're a bitch, get the fuck out of my life, bro. What?
Whenever I see her, I wish I could shove her into a box and ship her to Switzerland. I swear I have a reason to hate
Switzerland?
her. She hurts me and other people really badly, and I want her to leave my friend group.
See? I want her. See, I was correct.
So bad, but she's literally my best friend's other best friend. So if I try to get rid of one of them, I'd risk getting rid of both of them. Don't know what to do, to be honest. Honestly, your first idea of shoving her into a box and shipping her to Switzerland ain't that bad, but I got a better idea. Give her a gift, an all expense paid ticket to the Titanic. That's a once in a lifetime
What?
opportunity. Who gonna pass up on that? And then
Ew, what the fuck was with those teeth? What?
after that, you and your best friend will be the only best friends. You're welcome. Confessions from South Africa. So this is what's happening. I've been dating the same girl for the last 4 years. Everything is
Okay.
nice. There's been a few bumps here and there. Now I'm expecting a baby with a sneaky link I met 3 months ago. Where to from here? You said South Africa, right? I recommend going to North Africa and, just staying there. Never come back. That's my where to from here. All right, 2 more. Titled Confession. I'm 19 and have been with my boyfriend for 3 years. Yesterday, I found out I was pregnant. The problem is I don't think it's his because I've been f***ing his dad for the
Oh, bro. I can understand why this is age restricted.
past year. And before you judge,
What the what do you mean before you judge? What information are you now gonna present to us that makes you look not like a bitch or like not in a bad light?
if you saw his dad, you would understand. I know this is a confession, but do you have any advice?
If I say the advice I would want to give you, I think this video as well would get extra age restricted.
Now, I've never gotten pregnant by my boyfriend's dad, so I don't think I'm the best person to ask for advice for this. But in my opinion, I think you should be honest with your boyfriend and hope to God that that baby isn't his dad's. You might be ruining all of you guys' relationships, his relationship with his father, his relationship with you.
Might.
Fucking hell, man. I'm finished.
Next one and last one. My uncle almost...
The last one, we have 3 minutes remaining. You know, in the beginning of the video, I was like, oh, maybe I could get some funny stories in there from my life. But like, even some of the entry level confessions are just way worse than what I would have said in any way whatsoever. It is, bro, what are you people? What is wrong with you?
sent a hitman to my grandma. Throughout my mom's
Almost.
childhood, she has been thinking her parents were chill, but nah. I'ma skip a lot of it, but basically they were cheating on each other for like years and years, and it came out like 10 years ago.
Phenomenal.
Once it all came out, they got a divorce and eventually found other people to marry. My granddad ended up marrying someone who was almost 20 years younger than my mom.
Classic.
They did end up having a kid literally 3 years after I was born, but literal hell got loose and the big bad stuff happened right after my great-grandma passed. My crazy ass step-grandma divorced my granddad and they signed a prenup. And all of the inheritance money my own mother was owed got given to her, and she is still getting tons of money by my family. We have gone to court because of this bitch, and her psycho ass ended up ruining my grandfather even more.
Okay, at this point, it might actually be the grandfather's fault. If he jumps from bad woman to bad woman...
I could go on about this story, but my uncle ended up searching for and found a hitman. Literally was about to transfer the cash, but my mom with her goody two-shoes ass decided it was
Not morally right.
anyways.
Well, you shouldn't have let your mother know about it. There's no way she can intercept if you don't let her know what's gonna happen. Like, pfft, just do it in secret, and then if she passes away... Oh no. Poor grandma. Oh no.
This bitch has ruined my family. I would be rich if it wasn't for her, and also if it wasn't for my great-grandfather. We had millions in our family, but not one of us has seen a cent of it because he had a gambling issue. And
See, my theory that the grandpa is the problem is actually solid.
to this day, we are all broken sacks of crap, and she lives in a goddamn mansion with her son or my uncle, who I am 3 years older than. Wow. I feel like you're the only person on earth that can say your life is actually a movie. I feel bad for your family, I really do. And for legal reasons, I have to say I'm joking, but I can understand why your uncle would try to do something like that. And I hope you guys get all of your money back one way or another. And that's all I'm gonna read. I know I haven't read thousands of more, but this video is already mad long. You guys get
Like, he could make several hundred videos of those stories with what he has in his
a lot of y'all
inbox.
have problems or have friends that have problems. Thank you to anybody and everybody that has sent a confession. I'm genuinely thankful. Don't send any more though. I'm probably never gonna use this email again. But before I wrap this up, I've read some very heartbreaking and sad confessions that you guys have sent me that happened in your lives. And to anybody has gone through bad and trauma-inducing events that happened to you, I just want to let you know that I love you. I know good things will happen to you. I know
Aw.
there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you. And I'm not good at words with this, but you are loved and wanted. Even if you feel like you're not, you are. And kick the ass of whoever did you wrong. And if you can't do it physically, do it emotionally. That might make you feel better. Maybe. I don't know. You are loved and I love you. And I wish, hope, and know complete happiness will be in your future. And in conclusion, this one's wild.
Show. What was that? What was that? Show?
This one's
I once... Okay.
wild.
Okay, never mind.
Mayonnaise, I like always mayonnaise. Mayonnaise for
What a fucking video, bro. Wow. Like I said, I was gonna maybe share some kinda somewhat funny confessions myself, but that's like entry level shit compared with what we just went through. If you guys feel or want to share some of yourself in the comments, go for it. Although I think this video has all of us beaten. What the hell? What the fuck, bro? Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you check out my Twitch, link is down in the description. If you have requests for other videos, let me know down in the comments or join my Discord and let me know there. Hope you guys have a great day, and until next time, bye!